This is Martin Smith with SDVoE. This is ISE 2026. I'm at a very crowded NETGEAR booth with Laurent Masia. Laurent, we were going to do this video in front of your rack, and you just can't even get next to it. It's a huge crowd here. Can you just tell us a little bit about what's going on at the show?
Yeah, thank you, Martin. So welcome to the NETGEAR AV booth. We have three things in this event. We are showing up with two new switches. We have a brand new 100G 16-port switch that is in production on the SDVoE stand, $9,000 MSRP. It's a bargain and it's a good switch for core application, especially when you have video. And then we have a Neutrik, ruggedized, lockable, secure Neutrik, a new switch with copper intercon, with fiber optical con, and with power control. So this is brand new 4350 switches, and they are really designed, for live installations and touring events. So two switches, and then we have a brand new version of our controller software called the Engage, and this is visible on the SDVoE stand as well on the big screen. Engage is turning to the 2.4 next Monday. It is visible on this stand today as a beta. We allow you to configure a network without any equipment yet, so that you can offline, you can provision your access points and switches, do all the configuration, and when you get ready, because the hardware is coming, then you can push and turn the virtual switchers into physical equipment. So we are listening to the customers. I'm glad that you give me this opportunity. We are listening to the SDVoE community. We are listening to more than 525 AV manufacturers and hundreds of thousands of AV users. And I hope that in this show, we are showing our commitment to make AV over IP more simple.
That is a really great explanation, Laurent. And you did mention the equipment at the SDVoE booth. And one of the things that we're showing, as you know, is FlexLinQ. And FlexLinQ is a version of SDVoE that works at different data rates, 1 gig, 2.5 gig, 5 gig, and 10 gig. And I think you mentioned a 4350 switch. Would it be a multi-data rate switch that could handle that?
So in fact, in a nutshell, we used to, in the old days, when we started with SDVoE, we used to have 10G switchers and 1G switchers, and later on 2.5G multi-gig switchers. But now all the switches are multi-gig by nature. So all the 10G switches can do 5G, 2.5G, 1G based on the endpoint negotiation. And on the show, on the stand, in the whole file SDVoE, you have a 4350 40 EPS C that has 40 ports of 10G base T that can go down to the 5, 2.5, and 1G. So on this instance, FlexLinQ will do 10G because the switch is perfect. It's a NETGEAR AV switch, right?
Right.
But if the switch wasn't perfect at 10G, if the cabling wasn't good, if the switch was limited, then FlexLinQ would negotiate down with auto negotiation to the 5, to the 2.5, even down to the 1.
And that can all be done with the NETGEAR switch.
Right.
And you mentioned you've got a product with Neutrik ruggedized connectors. One of the things we're showing at the SDVoE booth is all of the different market verticals that are applicable to SDVoE, which is pretty much everything in AV. And so that ruggedized product, what is that for, like military or rental and staging, those applications? Yeah,
it is actually for the harsh environments when you cannot really stand those very fragile RG45s or those tiny LC fiber connectors, okay? Or the power. So this is live events, this is touring. This is any type of industrial or harsh applications when you have technicians that are not really tender with the equipment. So Neutrik, it's a great company. The new NETGEAR AV Neutrik switch is on display. I believe this is also in the whole 5. And we offer this platform for, mainly for our AV clientele. It's mainly live and touring. Yes.
Excellent. So no matter what the market vertical, NETGEAR, SDVoE, we've got it covered.
Yes. I can say that at NETGEAR AV we got you covered, Marty. And it's a real pleasure. For any more information, about NETGEAR AV, that's pretty simple. netgear.com/AV or netgear.co.uk or Netgear, any Netgear website/AV. The Engage 2.4 will be live on Monday for offline provisioning. Everything we just discussed is live on that page. And I wish you a good show.
Thank you, Laurent, as always.
Thank you.